So, I saw this post online, and it said that adding green to the Boros, to the red and white burn decks, made it better. Okay, well, we're going to put that to the test today. It's Naya burn? Let's go. Welcome to the Attic Mana Dad here. It's the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena. Today on Arena, something people are calling Naya burn on Twitter. It'll always be Twitter to me, Elaine. Refuse to call it X. Yeah, okay, I just went away from that. Shout out to Tita Boy for being brave enough to fix the Boros mana base by simply going Naya. Hilarious, but absolutely makes the deck miles better. Turns out Questing Druid really is the answer to everything. Made some tweaks of my own. Absolutely loving it. Fire, fire. Naya burn for standard. And there's a bit more discussion. I'll link this Twitter link in the description. But let's check out this deck, okay? We've got what looks like a Boros burn deck, maybe, on first cursory examination. You've got Boros Charm. You've only got 3 Lightning Helix. That's because you've got 1 in the sideboard. You've got Boltwave. You've got Burst Lightning. So the new cards from Foundations. If you want to see, I have a fun Boros burn video already if you want to get the basic Boros burn idea. Now, why you would call a deck with this many creatures? Higher Claw, Monastery Swiftspear, Slickshot Show-Off, Questing Druid, Screaming Nemesis. Why you would call that burn? I think it's more just aggro is how I would call it, but they're calling it burn. I mean, we do have stuff like Boros Charm and Boltwave that can only go face. So we've got that. And then Questing Druid has a red ability to it, but we just have 7 lands here that can produce green. Thornspire Verge only if we have a mountain, of which we only have 4 mountains. I mean, is this a meme or a dream? You leave some comments, but we're going to play this. I think I'm going to play it best of 3 because we have a whole sideboard, and it looks like it really will only function in best of 3 to me. All the Pyroclasms and everything are in the sideboard. So we'll give this a shot. We'll see. Is green the direction that burn is supposed to go in standard? I don't know. But stick around to the end. We'll do the full wrap-up and talk about the whole totality of the win rate, not just the games I was able to fit into the video.
Hey, it's me, Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Actually, haunting and overlording are just my hobbies. My day job is managing the YouTube algorithm. I try to make sure lots of negative, conspiracy-laden clickbait shows up in your feed. You know, nightmare fuel. Whatever you do, don't like, comment, or elder gods forbid, subscribe to a channel like this one, okay? We don't need your feed filled up with people who genuinely enjoy playing Magic like this so-called Mana Dad. He puts deck lists and other useful links in the description. He even shows real win rate stats at the end of the videos. Yikes. Clicking on positive, helpful videos takes away from the time I could be spending haunting woods or putting my friend Writhing Chrysalis into draft boosters. But you don't have to take it from me. 9 out of 10 players who want to unban grief agree. Now let's see. What is your racist uncle clicking on today? He has impeccable taste. Let me send some of those videos your way.
Don't adjust your televisions. This is a best of 1 channel, but gonna do a rare best of 3 today, just to give this deck a fair shake. We don't know. Maybe Stanley 2099 is onto something here. We'll see when we're up against Rashasha. Okay, well, 2 lands, one of them a tap land. We do have the Questing Druid. Nothing really to play on turn 1, so I guess we'll go with the tap land. And another Questing Druid. I'm thinking we just plot the Slickshot. Opponent taps out, all the better. If they don't tap out, all the better. Blue-black, they got Godzilla lands. And we got another Slickshot. Right. Do what you want to do, opponent. They didn't even use their mana there. Deep Cavern Bat takes what? They have to take the Helix, or we'll just remove the bat with it. And now they know what we're working with. I guess the question is... Let's just go for it. Got Monstrous Rage here. Battlefield Forge. That don't work. Smells like they don't have cut down. Am I crazy? They did have cut down. Okay. I was crazy. Into life. You hate to see it. Maybe we wanted to keep the green mana open there? Hard Claw. And Swiftspear. Okay. Opponent's removal tribal. See, this is why I don't, in the burn decks, I don't care to go for lots of creatures. Shieldred. Okay, so we need to get our Nemesis down. Somehow deal some damage to it. Or maybe we just get our Nemesis down. They're going to gain some life, but that's okay. Back to 15. Got removal for the Nemesis. They're attacking with Shieldred. Okay. Well, what if I blocked? Enduring Curiosity. Sure. And to go for the throw. Slickshot Show-Off. Not super great here. I think we drew too much peanut butter, not enough chocolate. We're back up to 20. They're looking to just keep drawing removal. Alright, so... what do we jump with? The Hired Claw? We don't even attack with that. Hired Claw and the Swiftspear? Something drawn. I don't see how we win this. They got an unstoppable slasher and another bat. Okay. Alright, let's go to game 2. Is this a bad matchup, chat, or did I play it badly? Let's see if we can figure it out. So we want Twisted Fealty. We want Lightning Helix. Ghost Vacuum eats the slashers. Exile black or red creatures. Like everything go in this. Target is white or blue. That doesn't work. Pyroclasm does hit the bats. And then Case of the Crimson Pulse. We definitely got empty-handed. Okay, but now we have to make 10 cuts. So what do we cut? The slick shots we're getting absolutely myrtleized. Maybe we cut the Swiftspears, the Hired Claws. I guess the Monstrous Rages don't do much without those. So let's keep in the... Swiftspears. Run it like that. Rashasha. Rashasha. You are not ready for my burn. Actually, they probably are. Probably very well prepared sideboard-wise. This is a terrible hand, right? Supposed to play Inspiring Vantage there. Oh well. The Screaming Nemesis. The Boros Charm with double strike. Comes the bat. I mean, we can put down the Nemesis. I don't think it survives. They hold up to kill at instant speed. Maybe the Boros Charm is like protection for it. That's exile, though. Can make sure they can't gain life. Into the Flood Maw. Okay. Got 8 damage in hand. We hit him for 3 twice. We'll get 12 damage in hand. Let's see. Go for the throat. Okay, how about... It's indestructible. Unstoppable Slasher. Slasher-Rooney. But they still have potential removal up. Like, yes, we pass. There's the burst lightning. Oh, they don't even block. How about 4 damage to you? Counterspell? No. How's about This makes them more afraid. Counterspell? Wow, they saved it to the last possible minute. And we lose half our life. But yeah, they got nothing. All right, going to game 3. Run it back, right? Do we think they're taking out the... Because they didn't see any of these guys, so are they taking out the cut downs? I don't know. Rashash. Rashash. Res has. So maybe do a tap land here. Let's see. They do a tap land. We'll just get the Boltwave going. Then we can instant speed Questing Druid. What's it called? Seek the Beast. Might counter it. Shauna's Tidebinder does not counter it. So the question is, we can play a 3-drop. Maybe I'll just discard my tap land. Super worried about Tishana's Tidebinder. For now. Okay, they duress. Take the Lightning Helix. Then they'll go with the bat. Nope, they'll go with Preacher of the Schism. Don't really have a good way to deal with that Preacher, do we? And hit our black creature removal. Ooh. They got to the card and the creature. They do have cut down still in their deck. Screaming Nemesis, Screaming Nemesis. Alright. My goodness, this is the Questing Druid draw. We could try to do another one just to see if we hit a land. Because we're not double spelling. There's an untapped land. Now we can play the old Screaming Nemesis. And then make a Might. They're at 16. 15. Removal spell? No more gaining life for the rest of the game, please. It tide binded that, okay. Well, we're at 10. Only 2 cards in hand. Just hold up Boros Charm, I guess. Try to dump our hand as quickly as we can. The case and the Questing Druids kind of work against each other. They're firing up their land. Attempt to make our guys indestructible. Yeah, they just never don't have it. Oh my goodness. With a 6. Screaming Nemesis. Double Boltwaves are interesting. It did not hit a land. So we could Scream and Burst Lightning. We needed more blockers or removal, don't we? We didn't get any blockers or removal. We can block the 4, take... I guess we can block the 4 and the 3 and take 4, so we still survive if they have absolutely 0 removal. Oops. That wasn't Boltwave. That was Burst Lightning. Oops. That was a punt. Didn't read and finger slipped.
Oh my goodness. He got been that excited for a punt.
Guess at least I hit one of the creatures. That takes the last charm. That actually turns on their case. Both did a good job of hitting our land drops this game. I think their last card is removal. Deciding whether to use that or, yeah, they are. And they drew more removal? Wow. Okay. Oh, we didn't solve this yet. Beginning of our end step, we have no cards anymore. All right. We've now solved this. We can maybe draw out of our predicament here. We could easily draw into 10 damage. Question is, can we not take 7 damage this turn? They're just attacking all. So we must block the 4/4. Go to 1. We're gonna draw the 9. 9 damage off the top. Ooh. Slicky shot. And they probably have removal. Can we also fire this up? No, we can't fire this up and Boros Charm. We deal 4, and then that will be 3. We could give it double strike. That would be 6. They don't know we don't have the land, though. Always have it. All right. Good game. Okay. Playing traditional standard ranked with Naya Burn. Questing Druid. Is it so good? Worth splashing for? That's what we're trying to find out today. Oh, we will be on the play. And, yeah, let's just straight up burn. Burn, burn, burn. Counting to 20. There's 6. There's 10. There's potentially another 3. Ooh, we got a bunny. We got a life gain and bunny. Can't Lightning Helix because we don't have the white mana, so pass the turn. Okay. Bunny enters. Bunny gains life. Bunny attacks. Oop. Lightning Helix pass the turn. Got too much green, not enough white. Tokajia's welcome. Might concede this just so they don't find out anything about what we're playing. Vasco of the Dagama fame remains to be seen. Opponent getting a bajillion triggers. Okay, let's concede rather than let the Deep Cavern Bat see what we're up to. Pyroclasm looks pretty good here. Sorcery speed. 1 damage to a creature. 5 damage if it's white or blue. Could be useful. Put in one of those. And possibly try and dump our hand. In one case of the Crimson Pulse. They don't know what we've got. Let's knock out some Hired Claws and the Boltwaves. Right, like that. I don't know. I'm making it up here. and get a comeback victory against Vasco. Boltwave. Again, stuck on white. Hinterland, Sanctifier. Well, it never doesn't have this, it looks like. Don't even attack. No matter, opponent, are you afraid? Restless Bivouac. Well, there's some white mana. Let's get a creature down. Elis Elcor. What I'm really worried about is the they must have the like creatures that get bigger. Get Elis out of here. Get out of here. Throat. Okay. Hey, look, it's another one. Question is, I think I'm just going to hit for one. Hold up the Helix and the Boros Charm. Resplendent Angel. Take that out. Inspiring Vantage. Oh, and it's tapped, so we don't get to activate the Bivouac. It looks like they don't have cut down, though. They would have used it last turn, I think. We'll get a quick hit for 6. Another hit for 6. And we could be in biz. Another Resplendent Angel. Oh my goodness. Okay. And another one. Back up to 12. How do I win? They can pump one of these things and give it lifelink. And we can't stop 2 of them. Maybe we're just going to try to double strike this. That's a good draw. That's something. That's not something. They're trying to make the calculation. They see the Boros Charm. They don't know what this is. In an ideal world, they double block. Not an ideal world, but double strike's still good. Get rid of one of them. It had one more spell there. That would have been lethal. Okay, so we can fly for 5, go back to 8, make a 4/4. Gain another life, go back to 9. Copperline Gorge is another terrible draw here. And I fire up the Bivouac. And play Boros Charm. Let's see. Bivouac is 3. Theoretically possible, I think. Am I calculating that correctly? Looks like it, okay. Counter on Show-Off. Perfect again. Go like that. We'll go with Double Strike. Trampling Double Strike. They go to 3. Drop a Copperline Gorge, pass the turn. But again, they're going to go back to 7. What's in their hand? Guess they can't cast what's in their hand if they pump up the Angel and hit us for lifelink. Going with Amalia. They're playing it defensive. Now they can hit us for 4 lifelink. Swiftspear is a terrible draw once again. But get in with the Bivouac. I feel like they have to block there. Alright, I think opponent has stabilized behind this stupid Resplendent Angel. What do I rip off the top? Ooh, Questing Druid! Let's get lucky. Down to 9 though. I've got to burst lightning on the Angel, I guess. For 5. Hit us for 6 and make another Angel. Really needed the Screaming Nemesis. Where were you, Screaming Nemesis? And why did you not scream? They might have to block here just to play around the double strike. We're just dead in the air. Good game. Oh, Naya burn, Naya burn. Thought we might have that one. Playing Naya burn. Go for it. Swiftspear. Attack. Opponent plays a mountain. Anything else? Chiloco. Chichoco. Chihuahua. Proper way to say Chihuahua. Redneck. Maybe foolish to play the Slickshot there if they had just a 2-mana removal spell, or a 1-mana 2-damage removal spell. High Noon, okay. Well, High Noon will certainly slow us down. Do we think... What kind of High Noon deck are they? They've got board wipes. I guess I want to hold back the Swiftspear. Do as much damage in as we can. Board wipe. Worthier's Call. Okay. Not a board wipe. Hit you for 3. Okay. Actually, happy to have the Bivouac here. Creates a bunch of goblins with Menace and Lifelink. Oof. That's a combo. Went back to 13. Uh-huh. How many of those have they got in their hand? I guess if they've got a bunch, don't matter. Got another one opponent. Oh, they're tapping all their mana. Caretaker's Talent. Yeah, they wanted to make another goblin. Sorry. You tapped all your mana. They did the QQ. So I'll deal with creatures. I think we just want Case of the Crimson Pulse. Well, they're slowing us down. Maybe we just want some get out of jails with the Pyroclasms. And the Boltwaves are probably not as good. And Iron Claw is actually probably okay. Add another Lightning Helix. Monstrous Rages are probably worse if they high noon us again. Try it like that. We'll see. Chichocho is up to some shenanigans. We probably didn't want 2 Pyroclasms. We had the choice. Screaming Nemesis will be nice. Carrot Cake. Screaming Nemesis will be very nice. Very nice indeed. Prefer to have something else I'm holding up besides the Questing Druid, but we'll see. Caretaker's Talent? Land Caretakers? Or they just crack the cake? land. Raucous Carnival. Don't know why I said that Australian, but find us something good, Mr. Druid. Quest something good. It was not great. Maybe we could play one of these, or we could just Screaming Nemesis. They might have board wipes. Yeah, for another 2, potentially. Maybe we were supposed to get down the Screaming Nemesis there and then have the Pyroclasm. There's the Caretaker's talent, and they duplicate the 1/1. No. Yeah, they do. Draw a card. Okay. Ugh. Okay. I don't want to play this. I think I'm going to try to grow this guy. Questing Druid. Fine. And then I can Pyroclasm, because I got 2 Pyroclasms. Let's get their tokens off the board. Or they just call. And a high noon. Okay. Questing Druid's not going to be great. But let's try the Nemesis. We're down to 4. Are they going to play those gremlins, or are they going to do a board wipe? Day of Judgment, they did board wipe. They better crack that cake. We got them with the charm. And deal damage. Yes, and draw a card. Yes. Ooh. Another Screaming Nemesis. I'm down to 4. Hopefully no life gain here, and then we can just finish him off with the Boros Charm. Fingers crossed. Thinking. You think, opponent.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
It didn't work out last time. So they crack the High Noon. Song of Totentans. Is that enough to win? Oh yeah. Alright. Pyroclasm cannot deal with instant speed Totentans. I guess we just run it back. I don't know how we beat them any faster. Maybe put back Monstrous Rages? And is there something that slows us down? The Nemesis? I don't know. Chihocho. I like Chihocho's deck. It's pretty fun. Can keep this, I guess. Tap land to begin with. Authority of Consuls. I suppose that means that we'll just play a tap Slickshot. They're going to high noon us? They don't high noon us. Flooding out on lands here. Take you back down to 19, opponent. War Leader's Call. Okay, they're tapped out. They're tapped out. Ooh. Screaming Nemesis. Because let's see. I could Burst Lightning their face and Boros Charm the Slickshot. And that's 10 plus another 2. Plus another 2. That's not quite lethal. All right, we can't attack with that. If I have to, I can Burst Lightning the Screaming Nemesis and prevent them from gaining any more life. No witnesses. Okay. You're off life game, at the very least. I said, whoa there. Crack this. Boltwave. You don't gain that life. You ain't gaining that life. Yeah, you can play another one. All the good it does. Caretaker's Talent. They have no... Let's see. Do we Bivouac? We can Boltwave Bivouac. We can Boltwave Boros Charm. 7, 10. Alright, it's Bivouac. Buff up the Bivouac. Alright. They Totentans us for 5. Do they win? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Ruh-roh, Raggy. Did I forget to play around Totentans? No, we go to 5, right? Yeah, okay. Boros Charm you for 4. Boltwave you for 3. Big games. Woo! Ooh! Hey, did we actually win? Did we actually win a match? Are we actually ranking up here? Who stuck it out this long? Well, stick around. I'll show you the win rate of the deck. Okay, so what did adding green to burn do? Well, not the greatest test. We were able to play 4 matches. Is that correct? Yeah, because it's got our win. That was the last match here against white and red. We actually should have had another win because the opponent conceded. Didn't even count that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Played an hour, only won 1 match. Of the individual games, we were taking games in those individual matchups. Does it show that anywhere? No, not really. As far as the mana base, I was constantly wishing we had white mana. Rarely wishing we had green, even though we only have the 7 green sources. But getting the Questing Druid down, you need later in the game, so that's not a big deal. Decks with tons of removal really do well. Just, wait until we buff up our Slickshot and have to get in, or the Swiftspear, the Higher Claw. Decks with board wipes also do really well against that. The Nemesis is great, though. Next time I build a burn deck, I'm gonna do 4 of Nemesis, I think. I like the tasty. I like the stopping and gaining life. I think that's just what the doctor ordered. But other than that, for the sideboard, you could go with something like Rest in Peace instead of Ghost Vacuum. Is Rest in Peace in standard? I think it is. And then we never drew the Devout Decrees. We put them in a lot. I would like having 4 Lightning Helix. I mean, one of the reasons to play Boros Burn is 4 Lightning Helix, 4 Boros Charm. I would have liked to have 4 Lightning Helix probably in the main board. I think you do want extra card draw, but whether you need to splash green or you can just get it from other things, like Case of the Crimson Pulse, you can just put a couple of those in your deck and then when you run out of gas, you're drawing more cards. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry if you are the Twitter users that came up with this deck, but I don't think it's ready for prime time. That's the Mana Dad assessment. Anyways, thanks for joining me in the attic. This is Mana Dad reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.